Ladies and gentlemen, with the new record-breaking Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, we have so much to talk about. This is now the biggest, most viewed trailer of all time. And if you guys haven't seen the trailer reaction and breakdown that I posted to this channel yesterday, go check it out. We break down everything frame by frame. But now that everyone is theorizing about everything and social media is blowing up, I want to talk about some things that they might have been hiding in the trailer. Before we get into this, if you guys could subscribe to the channel, it would mean so much to me. We're on the road to 4,000 subs. I'm growing this community slowly but surely, and I'm loving all the conversations we're having down below. If you leave a comment, I most likely will respond, so drop your theories. Anyways, if we think back to Spider-Man No Way Home in that trailer, we had a scene where Spider-Man is fighting Lizard, Electro, and Sandman on the Statue of Liberty, but it was just him, and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man were removed from the trailer. I think something very similar is happening in this scene in the trailer where Spider-Man's fighting the Hand, and who's missing? Well, let's talk about it. If we look at Marvel's upcoming release slate schedule, we have Daredevil Born Again Season 2 coming out literally next week as of the recording of this video, and then we have the Punisher special presentation that's an hour long and is going to lead directly into Spider-Man Brand New Day. Punisher is a character that, yes, first appeared in Spider-Man comics, but visually on screen, the first time he appeared was in Daredevil. He was also in Daredevil Born Again Season 1. I don't know if he's going to be in Season 2, but we're getting a special presentation leading into the Spider-Man Brand New Day movie, so maybe he is in that show, but also I want to talk about where Daredevil is. I think it is highly probable that they're doing some trailer magic here, especially during this scene with the Hand and Spider-Man fighting the ninjas, that Matt Murdock Daredevil has been removed from this. I believe he is in this movie, and I think he's going to have a little bit bigger of a role than he had in Spider-Man No Way Home. If you remember back to that movie, Matt Murdock had a cameo role where he was Peter's lawyer. So we know it's possible, and it's already been teased, and maybe they were setting something up for a potential street level movie, and now we know that's what we're getting. The chances of Daredevil showing up are higher than ever. I've also seen speculations and theories and rumors online that there are more characters from the Daredevil universe that are going to appear in Spider-Man Brand New Day. So it would make perfect sense to have the one character that we've wanted Spider-Man to team up with street level wise for years and years to finally make his big screen debut with Spider-Man. We've seen Spider-Man and Daredevil interact so many times in the comics. That's why people want it so much, but we've also seen them interact in the 90s animated show. Knowing that this movie is at least taking some inspiration from that show, especially with the team-ups and all of the villains being introduced, it is again very, very possible, in fact very likely, that Daredevil is going to be in it. The Hand is also a Daredevil villain, and one of Daredevil's biggest villains is also a big Spider-Man villain, that being Kingpin. Now, I don't know if Wilson Fisk's Kingpin can appear in this movie because of legal reasons, but I think they're trying to push the envelope and try and make it happen. This also just adds up chronologically to the release of Brand New Day with Daredevil Born Again, then Punisher, and then Spider-Man. We've seen Punisher and Spider-Man. We know Punisher's also been in the Daredevil show. Why can't we have Daredevil and Spider-Man? People who've seen Season 2 of Born Again are saying that it's incredible, and also there's some big surprises in the finale. We know Daredevil's building a team of street-level heroes to fight somebody who is against vigilantes. Spider-Man's a vigilante. I mean, the writing is on the wall. And this just makes me so happy because this is something we've wanted for so long. While I don't think we're going to get a ton of Daredevil in this movie, I think he's definitely going to make a cameo appearance, not as Matt Murdock, but actually in his costume. Look, it's very possible with the new Sony and Marvel deal that Spider-Man can appear in Disney Plus shows now, so why wouldn't they kind of build the hype up for Spider-Man Brand New Day by having him appear in the finale or something in Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which directly leads into a street level movie. We also see that Fisk is no longer mayor of New York City in the timeline of Spider-Man Brand New Day, because that's not who hands him the key to the city. So what happens at the end of Daredevil Born Again? Does Matt get sent to prison and then Peter has to break him out or something crazy like that? I've heard so many rumors. This stuff is really cool, and I'm really excited to talk about it. It's also just awesome to have Spider-Man theories and an actual trailer to digest and kind of pick apart piece by piece now. I'm going to be making videos on Tombstone, the whole Man-Spider thing, the idea of bringing mutants to the MCU. There's so much content I want to cover with this trailer, and this is just the beginning. So let me know your thoughts on this down below. Do you think Daredevil's going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day? I honestly really think he is. Leave your comments, leave your likes, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very, very soon.